We're taking another look at the 2025 recruiting class, and today we're shining a spotlight on 3-star wide receiver Jerome Bettis Jr., who signed with the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. We're going to look at his highlights. We're going to look at his 24/7 Sports player profile page, but before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're talking about the 2025 and 2026 recruiting classes every single day this offseason, player by player. So when these kids start making plays on the field this year, next year, the year after, you know a little bit of something about them. A lot of these players, the recruiting sites don't have scouting reports on, so I'm trying to fill that void for you. Click that button, stop missing out. I'll be here next year too, and I'm covering all the Notre Dame Fighting Irish recruits, especially 2025. I'm about wrapped up with your class. But we're going to start off with the 24/7 Sports player profile page. But if you're here for just the highlights, fast forward a few minutes. We'll get there. 3-star in the rankings. Ranked as the 112th best wide receiver in the class, 131 in the composite, 6'2", 190. However, we got 22 offers. Arkansas, Notre Dame, Cal, Boston College was after him. So it's not like he went to Notre Dame and just small schools were after him. So we do have a market here. That reflects that we might be better than the rankings. So that's something to pay attention to. Coming down here, we do have a scouting report with him being ranked this low. Refined wide receiver prospect with elite NFL bloodline that pairs good size, solid hands together with average play speed at his best when he's looking to attack from the outside. We're seeing a wide receiver here that's refined, good route runner, very technical, that's attacking, that has some good speed. Average is still good. So that being said, let's see what the tape says about him and see if it's different. But also, track guy, multi-sport athlete. Jerome Bettis is his father, if you did not put that together. Also played for Notre Dame. So that's going to be a very interesting storyline going into his career. Hopefully he can stick with Notre Dame so we can hear about it every Saturday. But we're locked in with the Irish. We're locked in. 369 receiving yards in 2023, 4 touchdowns. Also played on the defensive side of the ball. Let's take a look at the highlights. Let's see what he's working with here. 7.5 minutes of clips. Let's rock and roll. Let me know what you see out of him, Irish fans. Boom. We got some length. Getting there to the corner. Nice hands, good ball skills. Nice hands, good ball skills. So far, that's one play. There we go. So they said average speed. So average speeds means you can compete at the college level. So we're seeing if that is the case, or maybe he's faster than what they're saying. Speed doesn't look like it's going to prevent him from being able to compete. Good hands. We're also 3 plays in. Good hands, though. I like those hands. I like those hands a lot. Very sticky, attacks the ball. Downfield. Gets it. Okay, we're okay on the top end. I ain't worried about it. Let's see the route running and more of the hands. See him contest a little bit more. I want to see him after the catch a little bit more in traffic. Stops well for his height. Ball comes in. We gets upfield quick. I like his frame. I like the frame on him. Must be playing at a nice school. Got nice facilities there. Like, you got a tent. You can tell I'm from the backwoods of Ohio. Like, oh, all this stuff's nice. Up top, off the line. There we are. Sorry. Good frame to him and good hands so far. There. Good while contested. He's built well. He's probably going to add to it. Knows he's open. Downfield, good catch. Good catch. That play was money, though. That play was money. We're at DB. Boom. Nice hit. Nice hit. Attacking. On the outside. Downfield. Rises up, makes the catch. Good body control there. 23's catching up to him. That's a good gauge on the speed. I'm not going to expect Xavier Worthy out of him. I'm just not going to expect that out of his game. I'm going to expect that, though. I'm going to be looking for that. That's what I'm looking for. I see... Let's keep NFL bloodlines in. Brendan Rice comes to mind. Just a very aggressive route runner with... well, when we looked at him for the draft, he was older. So, probably similar frame when he's that age. Just aggressive, technical route runner. With good hands and body control. Off the line here, straight up. Nice break. See? Nice break. You got to remember, he's 6'2", wider frame, physics working against him. Now, a smaller guy, it would have been like a faster off the dime, but still, that's a great break for his height. That's a great break. It's a great one. Up top, DB looking in. If you see that, we got some space here. How we attack that? Bam. There we go. We got to play him an attack. I knew we were going to attack that midline. I wanted to see how he was going to do it. When I talk about midline, the middle of the body. We're not slow. We're not slow. Attacked midline, broke it off. Good hands. He's got good hands. He's a reliable wide receiver. What's his downfall is at Notre Dame, they're going to keep bringing in talent. But he's also on a depth chart. And he's got good hands around the boundary. He's also on a depth chart where he can also compete. It's not like it's Ohio State's wide receiver factory where they keep bringing in 5 stars. They're almost like diluting it out with talent. Like they're bringing in too much. Not allowing guys to develop. Where some of those guys should go to other programs. But, man. Yeah, he can climb a depth chart. He could definitely do that. He's got the tools to do it. He's got the hands. Technical nuance. Look at that. News to come to the ball with him sitting in the zone. Savvy player. Savvy, smart player. Knew to come and get to the ball. Not being lackadaisical. Now, that seems like a given. That seems like a given. But still, knew to do that. Was aggressive to it. I seem like you're supposed to do that. I get it. But he did it. And that's not always the case. Like an attacking my ball mentality. Sometimes it's those little things. Good tackle. You see that? Grab cloth on the way down. Lifted up. Brought him. This is a sound fundamental kid. There we go. There we are. There we are. And Geely just hit the portal. That shouldn't be news to you. That was blasted all over social media. I found out because my CJ Carr views went up from last year's videos. And I was like, whoa, guess he won the job. Inside shade by the DB. DB's looking at him. Had a handoff. When I say handoff, I was talking about the DB handing off the crossers. Exchanging. Ball's coming his way. He's just a solid wide receiver. Just solid wide receiver coming out of high school. Solid defensive back. Just solid everywhere. You're looking at a very technical, nuanced wide receiver, good route runner, good hands, attacks the ball, knows where he's at, good spatial awareness, and will be a good possession guy that can also get downfield, make big plays down by the boundary in the red zone. He has the potential to climb the depth chart, any depth chart in college football, most of them, not the factories that just keep bringing in 5 stars. That's going to be hard for him to do, but he has the potential to climb a lot of depth charts. Got to tap that in, got to have good practices. You can be better than what you are, but if sometimes bad luck in practice, you got to have some good practices. You got to have a good showing every day. You got to develop, but the potential's there. It's there. The ball skills around the boundary, how he attacks the football, the good hands. He's very technical, is in the right spot, the right time, runs good routes for his height, has a good frame. There's a lot of good traits about this kid. There's a lot of good traits, and those traits is just that ball that if it bounces right direction, that could take off on your depth chart and be a good asset for your team. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. Thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.